just want the summer to last.
I'm like, I don't know why we're still single.
We are. We still together.
No shit.
If I start acting like a hoe, make sure you slap me.
What happens in wherever stays in wherever.
What's different now for you that you're an empty nester? Are you like excited about summer?
I'm going to say this for all parents when you have kids in college. It's so much easier when they're gone. When they're at home, you are constantly looking at the phone. Where are they at? And when they go out with their friends in their home, you're still looking, you're still physically worried about them or more stressed out that they're out. And if I'm out and she's out and something happens.
Well, I know you probably feel, I feel this way sometimes when I go out and I'm like, well, I just need to make sure I am like responsible just in case anything happens,
I'm not going to lie.
Although you and I have had some summers.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. I mean, I'm going to just say that ain't me. I'm probably not doing that. And if I am like at a place dancing with my friends, I'm constantly watching the phone, but I'm also like more comfortable when she's at school than when she's at home. Only because when they're at home, it's like, what time did you get in? What did you do? And in my house, I'm like, ain't nobody coming to my house at 2:00 in the morning but me. And they're in college. And when they're in college, they come home whenever they want.
It changes.
Yeah, but it's so weird because she's like my daughter, but it's like a roommate. She's like, what are you doing tonight? Do you have plans with your friends tonight? You can go out with them. No shit. Like, I know I can. I'm like,
that's such a weird space to be in to make that adjustment.
It's weird, but it's great.
I'm sure it is. I'll know soon.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's great. And I love that they're older and they can hang out with me. Like, we can hang out. We can watch a game. I can have a couple glasses of wine. I don't have to drive home. It's just easy.
The conversations are just like, now it's like we're cool in a sense.
It's like you're grown and it's exciting. And, I'm ready to plan another trip with some of my friends. Everybody's trying to get the dates together and because it's so hard to lock you down on a girl's trip. But it's well overdue. Even if we do a staycation.
It's well overdue. Something has happened. It's after graduation, after like the weeks of preparation for graduation, after the parties, which was
how fun was your grad party?
Oh my, it was fun.
Okay,
both
so
of them. She had 2 parties.
Wait, the best part of the party was we went through every, am I saying this correctly? Genre of music.
Yeah.
So we went from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and of course, Michael Jackson was in there. Mm-hmm. The only one that wasn't in there,
Prince.
Marvin Gaye.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Marvin Gaye was not in there.
My mom must have not made any requests.
Oh my, that is some funny shit.
I feel like she would have picked him.
Oh my God, we had a great time. That was
fun.
A great time. That was a long Uber ride home.
That party was crazy. Remember, because Gracie's like, "Are you good?" Because you were gone the entire. But that's summer. That's long summer days, doing all the fun of summer.
Wait, this is what got me, and I know I'm going to sound green when I talk about this. I've never seen anybody do the orange slices with the tequila.
Me either.
Like, so what is that? No, and it was orange. Oh no, it was orange slices with cinnamon. And he was preparing it like,
oh yeah,
like I thought I was at the bar. I thought I was at like,
he's Martha Stewart.
Yes, I thought I was at H&W when he was making them drinks.
Yes,
but I was the Hugo Spritz queen.
Yeah, those were good.
Girl,
those were good. That's all I really needed to have.
When your aunt came back and said, "I'll take another one," I said, "But your husband said no." She said, "Girl, you better make that drink." I'm like, "Look, yes, ma'am."
That's why it's so important to have like girls trips. You know,
she said that.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, Dina, I want to move here with you and your friends because you guys are having so much fun." And I mean, it was just a good time in the kitchen with family, kicking it,
celebrating,
kicking it.
Yeah. That's why it's important. Got to have those girls trips.
Yes.
And, and when you can celebrate. I've learned that because like I said, I'm hard to get down.
So what's one of your favorite girl trips that you've gone on with your girlfriends?
For sure, in my top, 3 at least, going to California for Lou's birthday.
Was that Lou's birthday or your birthday?
That was Lou's birthday.
When you
we went for my birthday too.
Wait, when you had on the black sequence short outfit with the back out, girl.
Yes.
I'm sure you shut that shit down. I had to
put on that sun stuff to make sure
girl,
my legs match the rest of my body.
I was like, honey, look. I'm like, I don't know why we're still single.
We are. We still together. Oh my god.
Now that's funny. It's weird because I'm like, okay, D, I'm ready to go. And you're like, I'm going to soccer. And then I'm kind of like, well, dang. But I have to understand that because that was me.
That was you.
That was me.
Because I was like, you ready to go? And you're like, at volleyball.
Yeah. Are you here? Let's
for
go.
Like 10 years.
No, you'll call me and you're like, I have an event. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in I'm in Minnesota. Like, what? Yeah. I'm in Minnesota going out with the moms in Minnesota. So let's not get it misconstrued. You'll have a volleyball tournament, but you kick it because I'm going to tell you that hotel lobby is like a club.
Right.
It is like a club. They will shower after the games, come back to the lobby fully dressed, go to dinner, come back to the lobby again and drink. It's like somebody should start like, I'm not going to say that because maybe we should start it. But when I tell you after a volleyball game, you have the most fun in your life. We had a group of moms that every time we went to a certain city, we would do something grown. So I know y'all gonna laugh, but we went to see Travis Scott in Orlando.
I think that's awesome.
Wait, and he had the big bouncy with the braids like coming out. Like it was a roller coaster in there. And
that's so fun.
Gracie and her teammates were like, our moms are at Travis Scott. Oh yeah, kicking it at Travis Scott in our flats. Yep. See, we do concerts a lot different now.
Oh, right. Oh, we go out a lot different now.
Remember back in the day, you'd have on your stilettos. Now I still wear my stilettos. I'm sorry. Maybe they've turned into a wedge, but I am a high heel girl.
Oh, I am too. Actually, even though I'm tall,
you wear high heels on your flip flops.
I do. I'm a high heel girl.
Yeah, I'm looking at you like, really?
5'7", but I'm still putting them on.
Yeah, I put on a pair of hobbies flat to the ground in 5 minutes and dance my ass off. I went to Pink. My girlfriend called me and was like, let's go see Pink. I'm like, when? She's like, in an hour. The concert's about to stop. Let's see if we can get a ticket. Girl, we went as is. We put on some jeans, a cute t-shirt. Oh my God. When I say raise your glass up in here, we partied all night. But it was in your 20s, best time.
In your 20s, you would have had to like get ready. You would have had to been like, you would have had to put your little black whatever on, black skirt, black dress, the shoes,
girl,
makeup.
In my 20s, I only had one pair of black jeans, same cowboy boots. I wore black jeans, cowboy boots, and kept it moving. Red lips and red nails, and I had a bang. You
still have a bang. It's just can't see it right now.
Yeah,
you still have a bang,
girl. That bang is the best recipe for Botox. Like, right? The bang saves the Botox. It really does. But okay, so tell me about your trip with Lou on.
Oh, it was amazing. Like it was right after COVID. So we basically, she set it all up, and that's the best trip, right? Because I love when my friends are like, just be at the airport at this time. I'm like, yeah,
that ain't happening
there.
that ain't happening on none of my friends.
No, but it was amazing because all the wine tasting, and then we had tastings at the house. So it was a really beautiful house, and we all stayed in the house, and we had wine tastings there, and then we got like a party bus and took us like to some other tasting. So it was fun. You know how she does it.
Yeah, you guys have a great friend group. Like it's a good friend group, and it's male and female, which is really cool.
Yeah,
and they love to travel.
Couples and singles.
Yeah, couples and singles, and they like, which is very rare.
Yeah. Well, speaking of like bears, but not bears, when they took a trip, they went to Tanzania, and where they stayed like.
Is it a jungle?
It's not a jungle. It's like it's like not the desert, but whatever. I have to, you know what I'm talking about. But they had like fences and stuff up because of at night, all the wild animals, and so they'd have to have a ranger or whatever come and take them from one cabin to the next because of the lions.
Wait, I'm like,
and look, all the other animals.
Look, unless I'm glamping,
like the Sahara, whatever.
And I'm sure they were glamping, but unless I'm glamping,
they were glamping, but still, you have to have all the, So
I did that one time with my girlfriend, and she's like a really good friend of mine, and she's like, "Let's go to the mountains, and we could just have a couple glasses and chill. We're gonna go to the rodeo." Okay, we did that. Nighttime came after I've had like 3 glasses of wine, and she's talking about, let's just leave the windows open. And I was like, girl, first of all, where's Freddy Krueger?
You said that to me when we went to the mountains, when I took the girls to the mountains for her birthday.
Fooling with Halloween.
Oh my gosh.
At all.
You were like, you're going by yourself with the girls? I was like, yeah. You're like, you need to bring your pepper spray.
Yes. I was sitting up there talking, trying to play some spades, worried about Freddy Krueger coming in. No, we're not Friday the 13th.
If somebody is literally trying to come all the way up a mountain to get to you,
they need to get me.
They must really, really want to get you. Like, that's not going to happen.
It's not, because I'm running.
We couldn't even, like, we ordered DoorDash, and we could only order food from, like, the little Safeway or whatever the grocery store was.
See, that's funny. Why would you go all the way up the mountain without your food?
We had it.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
No, we had the food, but nobody really wanted, because you had to cook it, right? Nobody really wanted to cook. Mm-hmm. So, but we still ended up kind of cooking because we got, like, those meals that you need to warm up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, but I love a girls trip. I love a girls trip. I love a girls night out. You know, it's always somebody in the crew that's just going to fire up a blunt. It's always somebody in the crew.
Your crew?
Oh, yeah. I'm never saying any names, but yeah, it's like, yeah, they'll pull out a gummy in 5 seconds.
That's funny. Yeah.
Or somebody will make a brownie.
That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I do like traveling with my daughters, though. I like going places with them. I actually enjoy, even when they were little, traveling with them. I don't know what it is. I just like traveling with them. I like.
Oh no, but I feel like, I guess I'm at a different time in my life. I've done so many take my kid travel trips. Mm-hmm. Like, my daughter sometimes is like, just take a friend. You could take a friend. And then sometimes I'm guilty because I'm like, well, you know, like Mother's Day, we went to the lake. And they were like, you could take a friend. I'm like, not on Mother's Day. Y'all come. We did that on Mother's Day, though. Remember that?
Right.
We went and had bottomless mimosas. Day? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did.
I'll tell you, a good girls trip, if people want to just take a good girls trip but stay in the country. Me and some of my girlfriends went to Boca and stayed at the Boca Raton. I've stayed there before with my daughter, but we went on a girls trip and did that. We had the best time. I mean, we had the best time. I
mean, Boca's nice.
We drank, but the hotel was great. No, the hotel was great.
Yeah.
We put on our beach hats all alike. We had on our little outfits. So we had our sunglasses. Everybody had their wine. We had great dinners. And it wasn't like we were going, we should have been, because 2 of us were single and 2 of us was married. 2 of them were married. 2 of us was single. We should have gone somewhere where we could kick it. But we kind of just wanted to relax, have a spa day.
That's what happens.
Chill.
That's what happens when you get older. As an older woman, like not older, but you know, we've done all the things. We've done all the hanging out and partying.
Well, I think what we're bringing to the table today is nightlife is over. Day life is better. Like you know how it was like when we were young. It's like, oh, the nightlife. Let's go out. Let's go out. First of all, I'm not going to be up at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning.
What time would you leave?
But if we start the day party, if we do a day party and we're kicking it during the day, like we meet up on a Saturday at like 2:33, have some drinks, do whatever, end up listening to music, I could be home by 8 o'clock and I'm good. I'm not lying. I've had my drinks and I'm done.
But you think about back in your, like after college, like in your 20s, we probably didn't leave the house until like maybe 11.
In my 20s, I was at Club 112 till 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, 100%.
Till 6 o'clock in the morning when it was over in the old Kroger lot off of Piedmont.
Yep.
We'd come outside and it'd be daylight.
Yep. Been there. Yeah.
And 112 was this big. It was no bigger than the box on this. I don't know how they fit all those people in there.
It would be so crowded.
But I was at 112. Like, that's crazy.
But you didn't go, you know, like I said, you wouldn't leave there. You would leave to go there to be like 12 o'clock, like midnight. You weren't going to 112 at 8.
No.
Or 9.
No. No, but because people back then, you know, you didn't want to be the first one in the club.
No. Or the last one to leave. You shouldn't be either one of those things.
I'm a peacock. I like to walk in and be like, whoosh.
I'm here. I'm the complete opposite.
I'm here in my red lipstick.
I was the complete opposite. I remember my friends would be like, you should wear that. My friends are still like that. You should wear this. You should wear that. I'm like, I'm not wearing that.
You probably had on a long maxi skirt with some high heel.
No, I would wear short.
High heel
I would wear short skirts. I always wear short. I always.
Oh, you wore short skirt to my birthday. Remember that? You came in and my friends was like, woo, who's the girl with the legs?
I still love short skirts. I'll still wear short skirt. But like they would be like, wear like little half tops and things like that. And I was like, I'm not doing that.
So maybe we should do like a daytime thing. Like a rooftop daytime thing. Just go hang out on a rooftop, have a couple drinks. Do you remember when the W was in Buckhead and they had the rooftop?
I don't think I ever went.
Oh my God. That Atlanta was great.
I remember when I first moved here and the Hilton had like, but it was
it was the W right next to Lennox.
Yeah.
And I think it's Rose and Rye right now.
Yes.
I think it's Rose and Rye.
Yeah.
And I've never been there, which is crazy.
We're supposed to go.
What?
We were supposed to do a staycation there.
Oh yeah, we had.
Remember?
What was it? Kids?
It's probably me.
It was my probably kids.
It's probably something with me with my children.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to get you out. We're gonna have to get you out and get you on a rooftop and get you going.
Yeah, we should definitely do a rooftop.
Yeah,
it's
why
summer
not?
Now. It's summertime. It's time for it.
Because here's the thing: where else are you gonna wear? Where else are you gonna wear your clothes?
Right, we can wear shorts and our high heels.
Where else are you gonna wear your clothes? Mm-hmm. And you've never been to Johnny's Hideaway, and that has got to stop.
Still have never been to Johnny's Hideaway.
That is so
we talked about going after the graduation party, but that just kind of fizzled.
We fizzled.
Yeah,
we fizzled. That is, I mean, there are certain staples in Atlanta, and I was just having this conversation with some friends of mine, and they were asking me, they were like, we didn't think it was appropriate for the Hawks to have the Magic City game. We thought that was inappropriate. And of course, they're not people of color. And me and my other friend were people of color. And they were like, we never even heard of Magic City. And I'm like, that's like saying you never heard of Johnny's Hideaway. And they were like, what? I'm like, seriously, like Magic City's a staple in Atlanta. And I felt like if they wanted to have a game. Just don't take your damn kids. Like, right? Tonight you can't go. You can go on a Saturday or a Sunday night, but tonight you can't go, right? And they were like, really? I'm like, yes. Like there's certain staples. 112 was a staple. What was Dominique Wilkins' old club on Peachtree? Atlanta Live. Was it Atlanta Live?
No, it wasn't Atlanta Live. When you would hang out back then, do you ever remember like having an issue with a friend that's hanging out with you? Because we had you go together, you leave together. But there's this friend that when we would hang out, she would always say, she'd be like, listen, if I start acting like a hoe, make sure you slap me.
Did you slap her?
that was
you should have just slapped her for saying that.
Like a hoe, just slap me. I was like,
no, we didn't do that, but we had our names.
Fake names.
Yeah, we had our fake names before we got there. We already had our fake names.
We did fake names that time. Me, you, and the other two went out.
I think my fake name was Nikki.
That's not your fake name.
I know, that's some funny shit.
Like that's not your fake name. But remember our friend? We were like, think of your fake name, and she was like Ruth or something. Like she was like
just
Mary Ellen,
like
or
from
something.
the Bible.
I don't know. She said something like Mary Ellen or something. We were like,
she's probably watching, saying I did not say Mary Ellen.
Well, whatever. Message us, put a comment, let us know what you said.
That is so funny.
We'd like to know.
What's another staple we used to go out to back in the day besides
112?
Dion's Club, Dion's Club 121.
I think that was before me.
That was in Marietta. That's when he was prime time and he played. I think he played football and baseball.
Echelon was the club that was out in Marietta too.
Oh my God, you're okay. I might be a little older than you.
And then
I remember Echelon, but I didn't really go.
And then Kaya. And there was a club called Mecca. That was back when, I don't know if it's like this now because we don't go to clubs, but when you'd have different levels, it would be different types of music. Like one level would be hip hop, one level would be like reggae, one level would be like techno or whatever.
And that's fun.
Yeah.
And that's fun.
And I remember going to Chicago. It was like that in Chicago. It was like that in DC. It was like that here. Like all the places I would go, that was like the thing, to have clubs that had different levels, different types of music. I don't know if it's like that now.
When Mariah was turning 21, she wanted her birthday in Vegas. And so we were like, okay, we're all going to Vegas. Now, mind you, I had already been in Vegas for a week for national championships.
That's right.
For volleyball. So I'm in Vegas for 2 weeks. Like for real, 2 weeks. Like it's nothing in Vegas for 2 weeks. Like I love going to Vegas. I don't gamble. I do love the pool. See, I'm a daytime girl. Like I love going to the pool, having my drinks. By that time I need a nap before I go to dinner. But she was going to this club. I cannot remember the name of this club. For some reason I want to say Caroline's or something. I don't know. They were going to see Big Sean. I went home. Big Sean still wasn't on till 2:00 in the morning.
Wow.
I was straight under the cover sleep. I was like,
That's the difference.
Your dad and your brother got it because I'm going to bed.
And that's the difference.
I was in the
hanging
bed
out when you're 21 and hanging out when you're.
I was in the bed.
Plus 20.
I sent her that video the other day. She was dancing so hard. It was so funny.
That's cute.
She was like, I was like, Mariah was like popping it, and her and D, and I was just like, yeah, I was asleep. Gracie's like, Mom, where were you? In the bed. Gracie flew back to Atlanta. She didn't stay. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's the difference between hanging out in your summertime in your 20s, hanging out in summertime in your post-children.
As in my empty nester days, when I get off about 5 or 6:30, if one of my friends is like, hey, you want to meet here? I'm gone.
Yeah.
I will leave. Like, right? And it's not, and I'm not dressing up to do it. We just go have a nice dinner, a couple glasses of wine. I can come home and I'm good.
Well, you asked earlier, why are we single? That would be why. That's because that's what we do.
Yeah. But not all summer. Like in the summer, I've got a couple trips planned. I'll do a lot of dinners. I'm going to be a grandma.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just keep going.
I just want the summer to last. Or I want it to feel really long. Like I want every moment to just linger.
This is no lie. We had one family that we would always travel with on spring break. They were the best travel companion family. She loved to read. He loved wine. I love wine. She would be reading her book. The kids would be in the pool. We would go to dinner. We would go dancing after dinner. We would do so much stuff. We kicked it the whole time. Not one argument, not one disagreement, not one, why did we go here? Why? It was perfect. I don't think I've ever had a trip with any of my friends where there was a bunch of disagreements.
That's what I was going to ask you. Like, have you been? It's challenging to like have a group of people go someplace and everyone agree and just be kind of go with the flow. Like when I travel, I like to be just like go with the flow. Yeah, I like some activities, but I like to just kind of like flow.
This is going to sound weird, but one of my friend groups we named the B team. And so B team, they named us B team because we would always shut it down. Like, I don't care whose house we were at, what place we were at, what we were doing, we would always shut it down. And so one time, one of my members of the B team and I were at the Krog on Krog Street. She was starving. She's like, we got to go to McDonald's. We got to go to McDonald's before we go home. I go, okay. So we go to McDonald's and she's eating all her food, right? And this is one of my really good travel buddies. Like, so we don't care because who gives a shit if you go to McDonald's?
Me, but yeah.
So yeah, you wouldn't. But
no, I wouldn't.
See, that's like crazy because you got to have a White Castle or like you got to have some grease. Remember I told you it's called vitamin G. It's called vitamin G. It soaks up the alcohol, right? So we're on our way home. She's tearing up her sandwich. She eats all hers. And she's like, I thought it was a 2 cheeseburger meal. I'm like, yeah, it is. So she bit the other burger and she's like, where's the meat? I go, I ate it.
You took the meat.
I said, your ass, it's a 2 cheeseburger meal.
You took the meat out of the middle of the burger.
I only ate the meat. I didn't eat the bread because I didn't want to.
If it's meat, we really don't know.
I didn't want the carbs. So I guess I should have been safer with the carbs than the meat, right? So anyway. Like she was so mad. She was like, I thought I had my own 2 cheeseburger meal. I'm like, no. But just a prime example, we just laughed about it.
Yeah.
She told me to quit playing Tony, because I played Tony all the way to the bar and all the way home. I don't know what was going on with me. That was one of my
first concerts.
I was singing Anniversary that whole trip. But anyway, I say all that to say this. When we travel together, she's like, is there something you want to do in the day? Because I'm going to do this in the day. You can go do that. We're going to go do this. We'll all meet up. We don't have to be together every 5 minutes.
Right.
We'll check you out for lunch or we'll meet you for early drinks. We have the best time. We know who's roommates with who. We know who we can sleep, whose room we can sleep in, whose room we can't. I'm not sleeping with nobody that snores. I can't do it. I'm too grown for that. Like
I'm thinking if I had any vacations where with friends that it was just like drama, and if I thought for a moment that there would be some sort of issue, and I know some things happen, you can't plan for that. But if I thought for a moment that somebody's going to be on the trip, there's going to be an issue and it's not going to be fun, that
But can you imagine that? Can you imagine going on a trip and then arguing the whole time?
No.
Talk about a waste of fucking money
and time.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I'm thinking of that. I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
No, but I think it's important for women as we get older to plan girls' trips, to get away from our everyday life, to get away from just the stress of it all. Whether your kids are grown, whether I'm an empty nester or not, I still appreciate the time for the girls' trips. But what I will say that I love in my friend group, what happens in wherever stays in wherever. We don't bring it back.
Right.
We don't tell all of the other people what somebody did. We don't, when we dance and laugh and have a good time. Like one time we all went to karaoke with one of my friend's kids. I mean, we were singing, we were rapping, we were like on the table.
Yeah.
We just had a good time. And nobody's judgy. Nobody's judging. Nobody's like,
no, that's no fun. So what about, have you done a trip on your own, just you? Travel by yourself?
I'm not Tracy Ellis Ross. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I'm not there. I'm not solo traveling.
Really?
No. And I watched that season. She's going to get a new season.
Yeah.
And I love her. Like, she's one of my favorite people.
Yeah.
Honestly, she's the reason why I grew out my relaxer. Because I was like,
I encouraged you to grow out your relaxer.
Yeah, but she was my superstar dream. Like, I was like, I'm going to have hair like Tracy Ellis Ross. I don't give a damn. And I did. Like, you helped.
Thank you.
You helped, but she was my inspiration. But I'm not there yet. And she ain't by herself.
Well, no, she has a whole film crew with her.
Hell yeah, and all that luggage. Like, she's the flyest woman traveling solo I've ever seen.
I always think about, like, I've traveled by myself to someplace to meet someone, but I've never traveled by myself and gone on a vacation just me.
Okay, this is bad when I say this. I don't really eat dinner by myself. Like, I don't really go sit down at a bar or sit down at a restaurant and eat dinner by myself.
Have you gone to the movies by yourself?
Nope.
Really?
Never.
I like going to the movies by myself. I've gone to the movies by myself because it was a point in my life where I didn't need any interaction with anyone. Probably like around my divorce, and I just was like, I just want to like watch a movie and like escape from like my reality. And so I would go to the movies by myself.
Yeah, somebody's probably going to DM me and tell me you probably need therapy, but I've never done that. But I've always, I mean, I know this is going to sound crazy. I've always had kids. I've always had kids. So when I had an opportunity to be by myself, it was like, woo! I remember one time I was at my friend's birthday party, and this made me mad. And when you get out of the house, you're having fun. Like, you're out of the house.
Yeah. So
you're going to kick it. And there was a guy there. I'm not even going to say his name. He told my friend, he was like, yeah, she acts like one of those people that when she gets out of the house, she has a really good time. I was like, well, fuck, I am.
What does that mean?
That meant that I was probably having too much fun.
What are you supposed to do? Sit in a corner? He's dumb.
Ooh, I love that.
That's dumb.
He was like, she's just having too much fun. She acts like when she gets out of the house, she whatever. And I'm like, first of all, why are you checking on how I'm acting?
Yeah, that's dumb. I've definitely been like that, where I've just been in the house just doing the mom thing over and over again. And I've done I go out doing way too much.
And don't you hate when you go out with people and they all watching you? You must not be drinking. Get a drink.
I have no idea if someone's watching me. I'm so oblivious.
Well, he told me he was watching me because he was like, she act like she don't know how to act. I wasn't loud and belligerent and crazy, but I was probably having fun because I like to have fun.
Yeah.
I'll have fun in my kitchen.
Whatever.
Do you remember Drunken Love?
Wait, was that when you got on the table? Yes. For the chair.
Chair
to the table.
I had on a cowboy hat.
I know. I remember that. I remember that.
That was so funny.
That was a birthday party.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fun.
Every time that song came on, I thought I was Beyonce.
And how we'd be around the table.
Yes. Wait, but this summer.
Even our friend danced.
Wait, here's what's crazy. Every summer I pick a song.
I know. What's the song this summer?
I don't know yet.
Oh.
I don't know yet, but remember Chris Brown Go Crazy was my song.
Fine China
was my song.
Fine China was your song.
Fine China was your song. I swear y'all couldn't tell me I wasn't Fine China.
No, that was your song.
And Wife Beater with the Denim Wife beater with the dinner.
Yes, that was your song.
She keeps them heels on
when
high.
Cardi B first came out, her red bottoms. What's the name of that song?
Yes. Bloody Shoes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was your song,
That was my song. Where's my song this summer?
I don't know. You'll find it. It's just June. It's just now June.
You know what I'm thinking my song's going to be this summer?
No.
I think it's going to be Drake.
Oh, I think it's
I just got to keep listening to the 1 of 6 albums.
Okay, so this is not on topic of what kind of, no, it's not. But so I was listening to I think it was on Instagram, and then they were talking about the Breakfast Club. So they were talking about Jay-Z. Did you see him? And I guess he was just kind of like freestyling or whatever.
Okay, but before I talk about Jay-Z, I'm going to make sure my hair is fixed. Because
I'm not going to talk about his hair.
I'm going to talk about his hair.
Who is he talking about? Because they kept talking about like.
I think it's Drake.
Oh, I was wondering.
But the reason why I'm going to make sure my hair is fixed, because I'm going to talk about his hair. No, I'm about to talk about his hair.
Make sure my hair's fixed too.
I love Beyonce. I love Blue. But Jay, it is time for a clean cut. Like, let's just go back to old school, hard knocks life and cut it off.
It's awesome that he has all that hair at 56.
I don't care. He don't need it. At this point,
he kept
don't
going
need
like
it.
this, like flipping it back.
He should have been going like this to see what was in it. I was like, what is he doing? He should have fished his way through that shit.
But I'm like,
you are
an artist. He's an artist.
I don't care. You a grown ass man. Somebody's 2 people, 3 people's daddy. Cut your hair. Whatever happened to that? Remember that clean line when men used to just come out clean? Mm-hmm. You can still have a beard and a little scruff. Cut your hair. Line it up. It ain't nothing like a clean lineup when a man walks in the room. He's like,
true. I agree with that.
It commands attention. It commands attention. Like, I mean, it's just like when Obama walks in that swag, drop the mic.
Well, I was just trying to figure out who he was talking about because they kept saying, well, if Jay don't like you, that means B don't like you either. And so I didn't know who they were talking about. So I have no clue. Maybe it's Drake. I don't know if it's Drake or not. Yeah, I don't know.
But I mean, my summer song might be on there. So we'll continue that next week. We'll figure out what my summer song is then, and then we'll play it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I try to figure out a way to make summer fun, because I'm always working, but I always like to plan little things with the girls and do little quick trips here and there.
Plan something with your friend that's an empty nester.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll definitely do that.
Is the graduation party going to be the only party we have this summer?
No.
Well, I'll just tell you about all the parties I'm at.
You know that's not going to be the only party that we do because we definitely do something in the summer.
Yes.
We definitely do something in the summer.
I have a really good friend. She always texts me. She's like, I'm having this. I'm going to get with her this summer because she and I would just on a whim have the best times. I mean, and she's my friend that knows where to go. Like she knows where to go. Yes. I just need to get out of mommy mode and all that stuff and start living my life.
I think the best times are had on a whim. I think if we were to say anything to women in their 20s or 30s, 40s, whatever, it's just like the best times that you're going to remember, the best memories are going to be the ones that are just kind of like on a whim. It wasn't like we planned it out and this was going to happen.
Here's the $1 million question. Women, when are we going to stop asking each other what we're wearing?
Oh, no, because we do it.
Yes. It's like,
what are you going to wear? What are you going to wear?
Yes. When are we going to stop asking that? That is a question that has gone from decade of friendships and friendships and friendship. What are you going to wear? What are you going to wear?
Yeah, because we want to make sure we're wearing, something that's like.
How's your hair? Are you wearing heels?
Yeah. I'm wearing a wedge.
That's some funny shit.
I don't think it ever ends.
And it doesn't even really matter because I don't really care what you wear. I'm going to wear what I wear anyway.
I don't think we ask because we care. I think we ask because we're just like, we need to think like, okay.
Reassurance.
Some idea.
Reassurance that your outfit's good?
No, like an idea. I think it's an idea of like, okay, is this going to be kind of casual or is this going to be like, because even when I remember being like when I was married, I'd be like, okay, so what are you wearing? So we can be like, I'm not going to be overdressed. You're not going to be,
y'all dressed alike.
No, we didn't dress alike because that's dumb. No offense to all the people that wear the same thing as their partner.
That is so funny.
We walking in matching tracksuits.
Oh, that is so funny. No, my grandma would say, let him wear anything. Don't fix his ass up. Oh my gosh. Grandma would be like, don't fix him up for somebody else to get him. That is so funny. That is so funny.
There's some truth to that.
Go make memories.
Okay. Go make memories.